Hi, and welcome back to Greywing's Fortnightly release. I'm super excited to introduce you to what we call Greywing QuickFly. It's essentially a search engine for marine fares. Think of it as a Google Flights or Skyscanner, but for all things marine fares related. So I can find a flight from my seafarer from anywhere at any time. This is how we would use it. This is my vessel view, and this is what we call our flotilla search wizard. It's like a search engine. Over here, I would load up flights, and that would take me to QuickFly. Let's set some conditions for the seafarer we're looking at. Let's say they're from Bombay, or that's their departure or home airport, and we'd like them to arrive at Eleftherios for, say, an emergency crew change. Let's set the term for them to arrive by 15 September. Once you click Get Flights, what a search engine is doing is essentially loading quotations from the travel providers that you work with for the seafarer that satisfy these conditions. When it loads these quotes, it's going to load the quotes from every seafarer, every travel provider that you work with instantly. So now we see that there's about 211 flights loaded. I can organize this by cheapest, fastest, and even lowest emissions. And based on that, we've just built a quick search engine for all marine fares for you. Okay, the second feature that we've introduced to you makes searching for flights so much easier when you're doing a crew change. We call this the additional filter streamline search. Maybe we're going to work on a better name for that, but let's take an example of these two ports that I'm considering for a crew change. I'm going to let my search engine find some flights. So we see for Port Klang, there's a 100% crew change at about 11K USD, but maybe it's more strategic for me to do my crew change in Singapore. I see that Mario is missing a flight, and perhaps to accommodate this person, since they're a non-signer, I could have them come a day later. When I do that, I see a confirmed flight. But maybe there's some restrictions that I have for one of my seafarers where I need to adjust perhaps the departure hours or even the arrival times. Once I do so, if I find something that I like, in this case, this 17-hour flight that's probably less ideal than what I already had, I could still confirm it. What we've done is essentially made it super easy for you to streamline your search using an easy button. And that way you can be as specific as you need to be. Our third and really cool feature that we've released this week is something we like to call Ruler. It's not very easy for crew managers to just visualize what the easiest route between 2 points can be. What we've done to help you with that is built something that's called Ruler, and it's going to estimate essentially the nearest direction or the nearest, I guess, route with the least deviation that it can. It's going to show you a C route to get from point one to point two, or a straight line route. And it's going to tell you exactly how long it's going to take for a vessel to finish this route. This helps you with your voyage planning and voyage estimation, especially when there's issues like lag with your software or you're waiting for the person to manually update their SharePoint. Thanks for joining us. And if you have any ideas on what you'd like to see, drop us a note.